What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing my round 2 BBL Supercoach team. So yeah, last minute review. Only got about 3 hours to get this one up. So yeah, hopefully I can get it up in time. I should be able to really. So as you can see, I am only 5 subscribers away from 1,720, which is the subscriber count I was at when Aussie Tiger / Killer Creed was falsely taken down. Now, December 31st is the 2-year anniversary of that. So I'd love to get back to that exact sub count before New Year's Eve. So please help me make it possible. I only need 5 more subscribers. So please be sure to click that subscribe button. Now, the round 3 is already halfway through and it actually ends tonight. So I've got screenshots here. So these are just screenshots. This is how I went. A really good week. As you can see, in round 2, I scored 1,235. I moved up in the rankings by over 4,000 spots. So I'm now ranked 1,152nd in the world. So very happy with that. A pretty mediocre first week, but bounced back big time. Week 2, so I'm back in business here. So I'll go ahead and show you guys my team. Alright, so this was my team. I can't even remember all the trades I made, but I know I had to use my boost because of the Tom Curran incident. I had to trade him out. I traded him out for Bird. And Bird was solid, so not that bad. I remember my ins were Matt Short, Jamie Overton, and I forgot who else. Yeah, I know those two came in, and I think Sutherland might have been the other one, or did I already have him? I can't even remember. But I traded out Jai Richardson, thank God, because he did terribly. So good thing I got rid of him. And I traded out Paul Walter and Colin Munro. Walter actually did pretty good, but Munro didn't do that well. So that was a good trade out for me as well. So Billings 50, not too bad. Matt Short 270 with the VC loophole. So I just had to have him, you know. I looked at the owner percentage and most people had him and they were going to have him as the VC. He had the double. There was just no way I couldn't go with him. I ended up bringing him in. Thank God I did. Sutherland just a 27. Hardy was outstanding. He scored that 80 something and scored 130 Supercoach points. Maxwell had the buy loophole obviously. And Darcy Short 94, pretty good. Philippi 45. I put, no, he didn't score. No, he did. I got his 45. I put the emergency on him instead of Fraser McGurk, which we didn't know Fraser McGurk was going to go on to score 90. Bowlers, Bird, solid 75. Overton was outstanding, 195. I'm so glad I brought him in. Zampa, not so good, 28. Sanger, I decided to field him as well. He wasn't good, 25. And Richardson was pretty poor with 26. On the bench, Swepson, 38. Oh, he was another guy I traded out, Swepson. And Stoinis, actually I traded, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Obviously Stoinis had the buy. So I've got to try and remember what happened this week or whatever, or the previous round. I'll show you how I'm going right now. So just in case I don't end up having time to make the round 3 review, I barely had time to do round 2 and I had like 4 or so days to do it. So that's how hard it is to get these videos out these days. So I guess we'll just look at the AFL Community Cup matchup here. Alright, so I've brought in Sam's. I wanted to bring in Webster, but I didn't have the coin. I brought in Cartwright, so instead, so that might hurt because Webster went absolutely monstrous. I put the VC on Maxwell. He's on 60 so far. So he's got the double, so I'm going to keep the VC on him. And hopefully he can have a big one against the Sixers tonight. And who else did I bring in? Yeah, I brought in Maxwell, Cartwright, and Sams. They were my 3 ins. I can't remember who my outs were, though. Oh, and I brought in Hales as well at some point. I don't even remember. Yeah, I brought in Cartwright, Sams, and Hales this week. That's what I did. I decided to keep Short and Overton because they have super low break evens. Short is going to explode in price and no one's going to be able to reach him. So I think it's important to keep him. So the Thunder have the double next week. That's why I brought in a heap of Thunder players. I trade out all the Heat players because they have the bye. I trade out Swepson and who else was it? Billings. Swepson and Billings were two of the outs. Can't remember who the other out was. But yeah, so Stoinis has been pathetic as always, but everyone has him, so it's whatever. Hopefully Sutherland does better. So yeah, hopefully Bird does alright. Renegades have the double. Zampers hasn't been very good this year. Hopefully Philippi and Hardy do alright. I can't remember when the Scorchers have the bye. But I think my plan was to trade Hardy out next round. Because I think the Scorchers have the bye next week, maybe. I can't remember, I think. But I know the Thunder definitely have the double. So I'll definitely bring in Thunder players. So that's how I'm going so far. You know, as you see, there's my projected score. It's actually a lot better than everyone else's for the most part. So it looks like I'm set for another good week. But then again, it is cricket. You know, Bird could easily go none for 45. I mean, Sutherland could make another duck and bowl terribly. You know, that can happen. And Fraser McGurk, he's one of my scoring players as an emergency loophole, and he made a duck. I mean, I picked him over Hales because he has the double, and because of form, I picked him. Regardless of the double, I would have picked him as the emergency anyway. But he made a first ball duck in his first game. Hopefully his second game he can do a lot better and score something half decent. But I think pretty much everyone has Fraser McGurk anyway, so it shouldn't hurt too much. But yeah, I'll quickly look at the leagues, how they went. Just look at my league. I do have another league, but only like 2 people joined, so I changed the name and all that. So, okay, they've updated. This is the live ladder. I don't want the live ladder. I want round 2. There we go. I got the win and moved up to 3rd. So Nick's in last, unfortunate for him. We'll go to, I believe this is the 2nd league. So one of you are in. I'm actually doing really good in this one. Undefeated or live ladder. But yeah, still on top regardless of live ladder. So can't remember who it was that joined. I think it might have been Stars Undefeated that joined from my YouTube. Can't 100% remember. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment more like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also be sure to subscribe to my premium member, Sean Ducks. Link to his channel is in the description. Also be sure to subscribe to my 2nd YouTube channel. It's called Stoody Archives. Link to that will also be in the description. Also be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is also in the description. Also be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. The username for all of those is StoodyYT, and links to all of those will also be in the description. Always have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.